Desperate property developers. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at, well, an interesting one. People will often send me things, articles, property, things they think that would be interesting for me to go through, and thank you very much. This was sent to me by a viewer and it really threw me. I didn't know what I was looking at. It felt like I was looking at a chook raffle. So first they sent me this picture here, and I'll just move this over so we can all have a look, guys. So, in the heart of Sheffield's pinnacle. So, this is what you get. It's a lucky dip. You know, this instantly springs to mind. You know, when you're at the RSL, you haven't, or at a pub, you're having a few beers with some mates, and maybe a nice dinner and a chat, and they come over and they try and get you to buy raffle tickets to go on the chook raffle or to win a prize. We were at the Muay Thai fights here in Acacia Ridge, and people will comment that, you know, I had like a little toy samurai sword behind me. I won it at the chook raffle at the Muay Thai fights. That's the image that came to my head. You know, go to the pub, get your palmy, you know, chicken parma, and, you know, get the meat raffle, get the chook raffle. But I mean, this to me screams utter desperation for developers when they're doing this. We saw here in Brisbane where they were paying 1 year of your mortgage. Remember that? Essentially, it equated to like a 3% discount on the development because they need to push this stuff. Now, where are these ones looking at? Where are these properties looking at here? We'll see here. This is where we are, up in the northwest of Sydney. And if I bring up one of my favorite charts here. Look at unit price growth. So we're here. I'll zoom out a little bit. You can see, so we're, you know, similar northwest, so not the same price growth. You've got the Red Rooster line and the Goat Cheese Cafe line. You know, all properties aren't created equal. And Sydney also, you know, is quite notorious at the moment for issues with apartment construction. So wrong chart, let's have a look here at this chook raffle or lucky dip that you get, because frankly, it seems utterly insane. Let me know if you think, if this inspires confidence for you in investing in property. So you get a $25,000 vendor bonus, ! The $10,000 first buyer's grant, and they haven't mentioned it here. I'm sure they would if they could. And then your super withdrawal. Then you get a lucky draw for 20 lucky apartment buyers. So 20 apartment buyers. I don't know how many are in this complex. The problem is whenever you buy into one of these complexes, you're competing with everyone else just to sell. But now 20 people get a bonus. Oh, and you also get stamp duty exemptions. So what's this lucky dip? So the lucky draw for 20 buyers is $1.2 million. And they've got a lucky permit, which I guess you need for this type of thing. So first prize is $500,000. Second prize is $200,000. Third prize is $100,000. This is what they're doing to sell apartments. Doesn't this scream of desperation? Then fourth and fifth, they only get 50 grand. Unfortunately, they only get 50 grand. And then 6th to 20th, they each get 20,000. And look, price from only $349,000. So if you got the first prize and $349,000, you could walk away with extra money in your pocket. What do you reckon, guys? What do you think? The walking distance, the Sheffield station, close proximity to public transport, the competition completion by the end of 2020. So they're still under construction. Lucky draw is next year on the 13th of April. At the Leagues Club. There you go. I told you. It is like a bloody meat raffle. It is like a meat raffle. And they're architecturally designed. A studio for $350,000. I bet you that's what it's priced from. Literally in, you know, up near Blacktown, middle of nowhere. Well, okay, that's not really the middle of nowhere, not compared to some of the properties we were looking at, but still. So let's have a look at some of these properties here. So we've got a visualization of render here. I don't know which architect designed these, but this is a very standard approach. to, well, articulate the building and define certain elements. You know, break it up with some materiality, have some you know, shading elements. I don't know. I prefer cleaner lines. You know, I would have defined this, maybe brought it down really to define the edge, but then, I mean, I'm just being picky. I'm just being an architect, being picky. So we have a look here. So, lucky draw offer. I mean, to me, that just screams warning, warning. They're desperate. They're desperate. They need to push these things. I've had some mates who bought in some apartments they invested in, providing the finance, and they ended up, it looks like they may be buying one of them because it's taken so long to sell the damn things. And I feel sorry for them. Years, and they got in right before it all started going down. So they got in at the peak of the market, and so they're not going to be making much profit on it, if anything. So, Sheffield's boutique apartments for sale. This apartment will offer a wide range of luxury living choices within an architecturally designed residential environment. Located in a walking distance from Sheffield's train station, the Pelican project offers a vibrant, appealing framework for apartments in Sheffield's. The apartments offer pleasing scenario, of a reflecting pond with okay. Yep. Is this targeted at English? No, I guess not. A barbecue area is also inclusive within the premises of the property. Wow. With its proximity to general amenities, including facilities of train stations, local parks and cafes, Woolworths, the public school, fitness centres, and the property offers convenience and ease. 270 luxury apartments. That's the kicker right there, guys. 270 people you're competing with for the Chook raffle. So I guess your chances probably are up pretty high. You've got a 1 in 270 chance of getting $500,000, of getting your apartment for free. Would you take it? Would you take it, guys? You know, you sure there's no issues with the construction? How has it been procured? Has it been procured with a design and construct? Was there a remember what we have now. Currently we're going at this ability to trade while insolvent. That'll be interesting. If the contract is completed by the end of the year, then you've got the defects liability. So maybe it shouldn't kick on, but then again, if you have people trading while insolvent now during this period, what happens on construction projects? What do you think happens, guys? You know, that corner cutting, there's a heightened risk of that. Because people may be struggling. They may be kicking on when they shouldn't be. So it'll be enclosed within 5 towers, standing from 5 to 6 stories high, offering a range of property collections of studio, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, adaptable and dual key apartments. They start from $350,000 for a studio. For a studio. Wow. I mean, there we have it. 270 units ready in December. So they've gone too far in. They've gone too far in. And they can't. So where's the train station out here? Where's the train station? Where is it? Where is the train station? Do we even have the train lines on here? Okay, up here. Up here. So here's the train station. So here's the Woolworths. It's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Let's can we do no, we can't. Oh yeah. Let's have a look here at this street. Railway Terrace. Okay. Oh. Nice train station. Big. So do you want to live out here, guys? $350,000 for a studio. This feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. Go on, Sydneyites, tell me, what's the commute in from out here? What's the commute in for out here? I mean, $350,000. Can I do a tape measure on here? 5 kilo? I can't really. I mean, it seems like it'd be a bit of a drive, wouldn't it? I mean, there you go. I mean, surely there has to be something out there if they're charging that much for a studio. Let's jump into suburbia here. Okay, wow. See, this is the problem with people buying in these type of houses and stuff. I mean, they all look the same. They all look the same. I mean, like, they're fine. That's all you need. But they're no different to workers' cottages from hundreds of years ago. Really. At least they're brick. I hope it's brick and not fake. No trees. No big trees. It'll take a few years for them to establish. So this is obviously a new area. So, I mean, there you have it, guys. I mean, if you're tempted, I would, confirm that you'd want to look at the contractual relationships between the developer and the builder. You want to make sure that the builder is solvent and that the subbies are solvent. Here in Queensland, we have, I've had contracts where builders sign stat decks to say they paid all the subbies, and they can actually get ignored by the courts. So I'd look at all of that. Buying property in New South Wales it's crazy. People can outbid you. It's a whole mess down there. I don't know why people do it, to be honest. I don't know why people do it. I'd wait until it's, I would avoid, the advice I'd give is I wouldn't let this sucker you in. This is all, it's gambling. It's gambling. It's a lucky dip draw. This screams of desperation. I'd say, you know what, just give me $100,000 off if you really want it. But I'd wait. I'd wait until the property is finished, till it's been sitting up for some time. So any of the potential, because there will be defects in a property. There always are. Every property is a unique construction. It's not like a factory-made car. They're comparing property to fridges and things, which doesn't make sense. I'd wait for a time period to have it worn in, to have the property weathered, so that they identify the leaks and the issues. So if there are any potential significant construction problems manifest. But that's not how we do it here. We get the lucky dip and buy in on the property. Well, good luck to them. What do you think, guys? Would you jump at it? Does it reek of desperation for you? It does for me. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Kucoin. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pasture in the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, and I'll see you next time.